What if I told you the secret to property success wasn't just about the money you have, but the habits you build? Today, I'm sharing the routine that top property investors swear by. Habits that can take you from struggling to thriving in today's competitive market. Welcome back to Navy Properties, where every week I post all things property. In this video, I'm going to talk about the habits that successful property investors incorporate into their daily routine that propels them to success. A lot of times people talk about money, the amount of money you have, the amount of money you can make. However, what if I told you consistency, discipline, and strategy was actually the core fundamentals behind achieving great success in property? The most successful investors didn't get there overnight. They developed habits every single day that compounded over time. The first is mastering their numbers. So successful property investors understand exactly what's going on with their property portfolio. They understand the ROI that they're receiving from each property, their cash flow, expenses, and upcoming payments as well. They have full control over their finances. Understanding your finances enables you to make informed decisions going forward as well. In addition to this, they don't just understand and master the numbers with regards to their property portfolio, but when it comes to finding new opportunities and potential deals as well, they make sure they know their numbers. They understand exactly what the return on their investment is going to be if they choose to act on a property deal. One good practice is to set aside half an hour every single week and track all your incoming payments and your expenses with regards to your property portfolio. You can do this in an Excel sheet and check in on this every single week. The second thing that successful property investors always do is they study the market relentlessly. The markets are always changing. The best investors don't just react, they predict. So spend time every day studying market trends, property prices, and research emerging areas as well. So are there areas where there's renovation going on or a big employer is looking to set base? Having this level of information will enable you to make better decisions when actually looking at deals. You want to use tools like property portals, news sites, and even setting up alerts where you can as well to make sure that any big news that's happening of any significance related to property, that you are aware of it straight away. The next one is networking. Every single successful property investor that I know networks like their life depends on it. And this is something that I've actually been incorporating as well. So I've been networking consistently for the last 2.5 years. And I ensure that I go to at least 2 networking events every single month. And doing this has helped me so much. It's enabled me to gather a lot of information, a lot of insight from property investors that are a lot more successful than I am. And their input and knowledge I can use and implement in what I'm doing as well. And by doing so, and by going to networking events, you're able to surround yourself with the right people, other investors, potential mentors. The more connections you have, the more opportunities are gonna come your way. Make it a habit to attend multiple networking events every single month. And if you can, try to reach out to a new contact every single week. Another key habit of successful property investors is that they're always learning. They're reading property books, they are doing courses, they are watching property YouTube videos, and a lot of times they have some level of mentorship as well. Education never stops. The top investors are always learning. Whether they're multimillionaires, even billionaire property investors, don't stop learning. So whether it is reading books, attending seminars, events, make it a habit of consistently learning and building your property knowledge. Even setting 15 minutes aside every single day can bring you new ideas and insights. The next habit that I've seen from successful property investors is that they stick to a property strategy, but they also at the same time are somewhat flexible. So it's quite important at the beginning that you find a strategy that suits your situation, your financial situation, and your personality as well. And once you hone in on that, master that, and then on your journey, you can then look at other property strategies as well. And having that flexibility will mean that although you are learning and understanding your chosen strategy very well, you are also open to other opportunities too. The reason this is so important is because the market will throw curveballs. Interest rate hikes, legislation changes will mean that you want to always stay somewhat adaptable. So build a habit of reviewing your strategy regularly and staying flexible when needed. So these habits aren't rocket science, but they require consistency. Start by implementing just one today, and I guarantee you'll see a shift in your property journey. So those are the habits that successful property investors incorporate into their daily routine. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. And if you found value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.